water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be great.
And now Avatar The Last Airbender Vlogs presents to you Sokka's Quote of the Day.
Good technique, little sister. Keep it up. Don't forget to breathe.
You know, I am just about sick and tired of you telling me what to do all day. You're like a chattering hog monkey.
Just bend the slurry, woman!
Hey everybody, welcome to the back to the Avatar Vlogs. This is episode 33, The Drill. And growing up, this was one of my favorite episodes, and it still is. This episode is awesome. This was the episode that, to me, finally cemented my ultimate praise of something I'm watching. Now, for those of you who may not know, if you've read my posts at all, kind of the highest compliment I can give to a movie or a show that I'm watching is when I just kind of take a moment, I sit back, I shake my head, and I just kind of say, God damn it, I love this show. And this episode, well, not my all-time favorite, it's this episode and a particular moment near the end that just made me realize, God damn it, I love this show. So Aang and Team Avatar have finally made it not directly into Ba Sing Se, but to the outer wall of Ba Sing Se. But unfortunately, they're not in the clear yet. It turns out that the Fire Nation has been working on a giant, as you saw, a giant drill to tunnel into the wall of Ba Sing Se to create a staging point for an invasion into the city and finally claim victory for the Earth Kingdom. So the rest of the episode, as you'd imagine, is mostly Team Avatar trying to stop this thing. And the rest of the episode kind of, in a good way, I mean, it plays out kind of like a modern day Dragon Ball movie where the first half or so is just kind of a bit of setup and a bit of planning. But then the second half is just nothing but fast-paced and really good action. I'd say this episode probably has, at least thus far, the best action of the series. Again, at this point, it does get better on in some points. But yeah, I kind of forgot just how much fun this episode really is. And normally I'm not a huge fan of episodes that are just like an excuse for an action scene, but this one was really good. And it's been a while, but, you know, Azula and the Terrible Trio are back. War Minister Chin from episode 17 is back, you know, from the Northern Air. Yeah, the Northern Air Temple is back. And this is just a really good, fun episode. This is a great way to utilize all of Team Avatar's strengths in order to take down this drill. So you have Toph, who's just on the ground trying to stop the drill from moving forward, although it's much easier said than done. Sokka has to use his smarts to figure out a way to bring down the machine from the inside. And Aang and Katara have to face off different adversaries in the form of Mai, Ty Lee, and Azula. Not much to talk about in terms of story and development, but yeah, this is just a really good, fun, kind of epic episode. I will say, this was a while ago, mind you, but there was a time when I kind of was almost thinking of renting out an IMAX screen just to watch this episode because This episode looks great. Like, it doesn't have necessarily dynamic color or shots, but the sense of scale in this episode is almost unparalleled. It just looks, sorry, a little itchy on the leg. It's just almost unparalleled in terms of the scale that you see in this episode. The drill is huge. All the action scenes are huge. And not only that, they're just so well paced. Like, when they start, you kind of forget how long they're going on for, because they'll go on for a while, and they have such a good variety of shots and situations and pacing that you're never bored by it. It kind of reminded me of the Siege of Minas Tirith in Return of the King, where even though this episode's obviously a lot shorter, but in that movie where that battle is 45 minutes, but you're never bored for the whole thing, that's very much here. There's never a point where you want it to maybe stop or move on. You're just so having just so much fun that this whole thing is going on. And as a side note, we get this little tidbit.
That's why the city is named Ba Sing Se. It's the impenetrable city. They don't call it Na Sing Se. That means penetrable city.
Yeah, that's kind of neat, I guess. But it's... yeah, there's not a lot I can say about it. It's just a really good, funny episode. It has another great iconic line from Toph when they have to tunnel underground for a second. Sokka goes, "It's so dark, I can't see a thing." And Toph goes, "Oh no, what a nightmare." And, it's got this great moment from Ty Lee.
Hey, look at that dust cloud. It's so poofy. Poof.
This is the episode where the term Team Avatar is introduced.
Together, we're Team Avatar!
And yeah, I don't have a ton else to say. This was just a really good, fun episode. I know it sometimes it is always sometimes harder to talk about something you love rather than something you hate. And well, this isn't like one of the all-time great episodes. This is really one of my favorites. And even if you have almost no context for what's going on, I recommend you just go on YouTube and watch this episode, because it's a lot of fun. And okay, I shouldn't say that. You'll be lost if you don't know who these characters are, but the action's really good. It's really fun. But what made me go, my goddamn it, I love this episode, is, I'll show you the clip in a minute, but they finally bring down the drill, and this whole big, take your breath away action scene is basically done where the drill is defeated by a mud explosion and mud slides off of people's faces. It's just a great moment of balance between this big action, this high intensity moment, just topped off with such a stupid, childish joke. But again, I love it. I just love it. I love this episode, and it just leads into another really good one. So with that said, I'll finish it off with this clip, and till next time, onwards and upwards, my friends.
We lost.
I just want to say, good effort out there today, Team Avatar.
Enough with the Team Avatar stuff. No matter how many times you say it, it's not gonna catch on.
How about the Boomerang Squad? See, it's good because it's got ang in it. Boomerang.
I kind of like that one.
Let's talk about this on our way into the city.
The Ang Gang?
Sokka.
The Fearsome Foursome.
You're crazy.
Why? We're fearsome.